Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat, check.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 50, trap 50. Mustang 19.
Richardson looking to throw. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. After last week's loss, you bet this offense probably wanted to come out with a little more fire than a 3-and-out.
And I'm sure that people are saying, hey, come on, Coach, what was the pregame talk? Have these guys ready to go? But you and I both know it goes into preparation and practice and being ready to go. That gives you the confidence to come out and play. They've got to find that fast.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
19 right. Check smash, check smash. 18, pioneer.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Going for it on fourth, Richardson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A man coming off a great rookie year. It's Dameon Pierce. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5 from the 8. They run with a rookie from K-State, Deuce Vaughn. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. And this one into the hands of Vaughn. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he stopped immediately there. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find his man, Woods. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tigers. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Cowboy 80. 79 Brunwell. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Richardson looking to throw this. throw's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defense coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and it blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
Drop 60, drop 60. Left wing 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Let's go now.
Delson in motion. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
19 Lions, 18 Pioneer.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down.
Eluding the pressure right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The Texans had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that.
And this is going to be intercepted. Return for a Colts TD. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Next to score, Colts 7, Texans 0. Matt Gay to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Come on.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Stroud.
He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon.
Finding space at the 40.
And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Getting it to him in space, pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, it's Hall.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Stroud to throw it. To the right side and caught by Dell.
And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rush.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Deuce Vaughn
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level.
I tell you what, this was a much-needed drive and a much-needed touchdown at the end of this drive. They had not done much of anything in this first half, but here they put all the pieces together, and they get the score right before the half.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60.
Richardson.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now it's Richardson. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And Gordon's got it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things. And they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
And it's caught. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score.
Both of these coaching staffs feverishly making their final plans for the second half.
He has our
One
EA
of these two
Sports
teams is going to get their first win. And for the call, let's kick it back out to Brandon Gaud.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Phillips now from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 25, here's second down and 8. Stroud sets up the play action.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
60, 60,
Throwing now is Stroud. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second down and 8. And Stroud now to throw.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Robert Woods, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
An audible here to get a new look. In motion, Dorsett. Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Now he's loose at the 40. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Up the middle, it's Vaughn to about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, here's Pierce.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud.
Open man is Golden, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
On the ground with Vaughn.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown! Josh Gordon, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19, curve 19, curve 19. Go.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come out and able to bring him to the ground.
Or how about this? They'll change it at the line. Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. They'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10. It's Stroud.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so he just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Mustang 19.
Stroud on 3rd down now. The pass finds Mechie in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie
from 17 yards out.
And the Texans have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ready up.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
he's got a man complete. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
Flush to his right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hurry. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. 70 Rangers. 70 Panther 11.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
50, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson off the play fake.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
60 Maverick. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Let's go.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Dragon 60. Go.
Play action. Stroud now.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make...
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Stroud off the play fake.
Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to do it with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Stroud now on 4th down.
Flushed out right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Stroud coming right back after the pick 6.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
They still managed to improve upon his rookie year with 6 sacks despite playing in only 12 games. Let's get this guy out there for a full 17. I'm pretty sure he can deliver well more than that.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Come on.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
14, Pioneer. Ready.
4th down. Here's Stroud.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
Well, this was a very close ball game